Hey world, it's being able to come back with another video. Family, thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos. I really appreciate it. Much love. You dig? Very humble. Okay. Um, this video here, I want to just make sure we keep things in perspective because see, a lot of times, and if you've been watching my videos for a while, you've been in the garden for a while, you understand I've used the term cognitive dissonance on different occasions. Okay. And this will be one of those times where cognitive dissonance is really setting in. And what I mean by that, all the diversions that are going on right now on the television, we really not taking the time to analyze it to say, okay, what's really important and how can it benefit us? Family, back in 2009, 2008, when the market crashed, there were a lot of diversions then, and no one took heed of it. And hundreds of thousands of people lost their homes. Millions of people lost a lot of money in their 401k, and it was cyclical. And so just like, right now we're in a bubble, this is the perfect time right now, family, for you to be paying yourself first, establishing an emergency fund. And if you're homeowners, with the equity you have in your crib right now, understand like when this market crash, it's going to hit all sectors. Because see, this is the same type of situation we were in back in early 2000s, when it resulted in the market crashing. Why? Because there were so many people or these banks and institutions, these mortgage lenders were approving all these subprime loans. And so when the market crashed, a lot of these people couldn't pay their mortgages. And, that pretty much precipitated even a worse situation. You dig? Now, instead of it being, homeowners in a subprime recession back in 2008, now it's going to be like a corporate debt type of situation because remember, they lowered interest rates so low. And globally, there are a lot of countries that had zero interest rates and below. And so all these corporations that had these billions of dollars, what was they doing? They were leveraging a lot of their buyouts, a lot of their, expenditures on these loans. And eventually these loans will mature. And so what's going to happen? It's going to be like a one big bubble. And so, pay yourself first, family. Now, the good thing about that is there's going to be some great opportunities out there. Okay? Because see, when this market crashes, if you don't save some capital, you've been paying yourself first, you can have a great opportunity to invest in different type of products. Now, like I said, I'm not advocating one product over another because, like I said, this is for entertainment purposes only. But when you understand, when the stock market crashes, that means, I'm sorry, my bad, family. That means there are going to be a lot of stocks, a lot of companies that are trading on the stock market for undervalued, very, very cheap. And I'm talking dividend stocks, family. I'm not into gambling, but you're talking dividend stocks that you can get in at a low rate, index funds, ETFs, real estate. Okay, so it's just going to be a great opportunity out there if you're smart about what's going on and understand that everything that goes up must come down. And right now they just signed the USMCA trade agreement, which is the United States, Mexico, Canada trade agreement. But they're not telling you how that's going to benefit. It's not going to benefit anything right now because so much debt. You dig? So put yourself in a good situation, family. I just want to come back with a little food for thought. Um, it's amazing kind of when you think about, especially when you're paying attention. Like I said, the impeachment trial, all that basically is an extended vacation for politicians. They just got off vacation for Christmas break, right? And now they have the impeachment trial that's going to last for a long time. And what does that mean? If they're in the impeachment trial, then they're not really doing anything to help the quote unquote U.S. citizens, the people that voted them into office. So they're not really doing anything for you. And what they expect is that, the quote unquote U.S. citizens are concerned about this. But how can you be when you have trillions of dollars in debt and student loans and mortgages and credit cards? People are struggling right now. And they're worrying about an impeachment trial. Or what they call coronavirus. I'm going to hit this tonight on my live stream tonight, family, so make sure you join me. Think about this. How is it that we have a pandemic coronavirus situation when what they say, I think maybe 45, 46 people died of it? Just in 2018 alone, just a couple of years ago, 80,000 people died of the flu, United States virus, the flu, where we give shots. If you live in a country, and remember, this coronavirus is a respiratory illness. It's a respiratory virus, which presents the same type of symptoms as the flu. So if that's the case, what does that tell you? Well, they developing a vaccination. Well, if over here in the United States, on average, 36,000 people die a year of influenza or the flu, that's a pandemic. Nobody's worried about that, right? Do your research, family. Research the number of people that die of the flu in the United States every year. I promise you, the coronavirus, you're going to be like, that's nothing. They just said only 41 people, 45 people died. Think about the number of people that have the flu right now in the United States. So, fam, that's all I want to say. So, in the meantime, between time, family, may the Most High and Saudi bring you joy. And being one is out of 5,000.